Today on CWN, boys powerlifting is at state.
And track has a meet in Beeville today. I'm Michaela.
And I'm Jonathan, and today is Thursday, March 23rd, 2023.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the pledge to the Texas flag.
The Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The Texas Pledge. Under the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Attention seniors, the Texas A&M University Kingsville Scholarship is now accepting applications. The deadline to apply is Friday, April 28th at 4 p.m. Applications can be found on the Calallen webpage or can be picked up in the College and Career Center.
Yesterday, the One Act Play crew took the by-district and unfortunately did not advance. Despite their season coming to an end, 3 students, Grant Sikora, Trinity, and Alex Rodriguez, received rewards. Here's a review on the by-district with Mr. Jones.
Hey Cats, I'm here with Mr. Jones. So I heard you had by-district yesterday. Can you tell me how that went?
It went pretty well. As good as it could. We didn't advance to area. It's a hard by-district. You're competing against some really good schools. We put our best out there to, do what we could. But I'd like to shout out to 3 of our students, Trinity, she won one of the Best Tech Awards, and then we have Grant Sikora. He won All-Star Cast out of 8 students that do, and then Alex Xavier Rodriguez, he won Honorable Mention All-Star Cast out of 8 students that do out of the whole competition. So I'm just really proud of those guys. They went out there and did what they could, left it all on the stage. We do have a public performance March 31st at 6 p.m. for you guys, if any of you guys are able to make it. And for the student body that's not able to make it, you guys have been super supportive. You came and watched Reluctant Dragon, little kids show. I know it was silly and goofy, but we're hoping we can give you a 7th period performance so you guys can come watch this British comedy that we have before we put it to bed.
That's perfect. Thank you, and back to the studio.
The cafeteria received a perfect score from Kitchen Cops. Here's more information.
Hi, I'm here with Miss Pena. Miss Pena, y'all were judged by the Kitchen Cops. Can you tell me more about that, please?
Yes. Normally she comes by and she checks our warmers, our food, making sure our temps are correctly temped, and she also checks on the cleanness of the kitchen, making sure everything's wiped down clean and all warmers equipment is working properly.
Okay, and can you tell me what y'all scored on that?
We scored 100, and that's the most we can get in the kitchen, so we did awesome.
Okay, well, congratulations, and back to the studio.
Ms. John's chemistry class had a lab over ideal gas laws. Let's check it out.
Hey Cats, I'm Maddie and I'm here with Ms. Johns. And Ms. Johns, I heard y'all did a lab. Can you explain it to me, please?
Well, yes. Currently in my pre-P classes, we are doing gas laws. And so today we made a mini airbag. Normally in the cars they use something called sodium azide, but for us we're using sodium bicarbonate and acetic acid. They had to do a lot of conversions. They had to find the volume of the bag with water, and then they did the ideal gas law. We used the barometric pressure in the room and the temperature. We assumed something with the acetic acid that'd be the temperature of the gas. From there, we were able to find the moles of carbon dioxide that would fill the bag perfectly. And then from there, they used stoichiometry to figure out the mass of the 2 reactants they need. One was the powdered, which is the sodium bicarbonate. The other one's in solution. So then they had to convert it to milliliters. And then they had to carefully make an airbag. They had to separate because they react very quickly. So we separated the bicarbonate from the acetic acid, sealed the bag tightly, and then they let it go. And as it filled up, they made an airbag today.
Wow, that seems like a lot. And do you think the students enjoyed this lab?
Oh, they love any lab. So it doesn't matter what we're doing, anything that they can see hands-on. I'm hoping that they make the connection that they're doing this on their problems when we do work sets, that we actually saw that it actually means something. You can actually make something out of it. So I don't know, I hope so, but I think generally my classes have fun every time we do lab. I don't know, but it's a good thing.
Carlos spoke with Dr. Hodgkiss for an update on forensics. Let's send it to them for more.
What's up, everybody? I'm Carlos Reyes, and I'm here with Dr. Hotchkiss, where murder has struck Calallen High School. So, can you tell us about the case?
I can't speak too much about it because I am a suspect, and I need to have my attorney present.
Well, who's helped set up the case?
Like I said, I cannot answer too many questions about this case.
Why are you dodging the questions?
Not dodging, just trying to follow legal recommendations by my attorney.
And what is this case that no one knows about gonna teach your students?
Hopefully what we've covered in class in different units, and to follow up with good questions like how you're asking right now.
Alrighty, now that's it for us. Now back to the studio.
Jaden interviewed Ms. Barker for more information regarding VOEs. Let's hear from her.
Hey, Calallen TV. I'm Jaden, and I'm here with Ms. Barker. And a lot of students this year are turning 16 to where they can get their license, and they need their VOE. What are students required to have to get their VOE?
Well, first of all, I just want to say great job on turning 16 and congratulations. And if you do want to drive to get a VOE, the State Department of Texas requires that if you want a driver's license, you have to have a VOE, which is a verification of enrollment. Basically, what that means is you have to be in your class 90% of the time for a semester. So say it's this semester right now and you're fixing to go get your driver's license, we go back to last semester and we count up your absences. And if you go over 8 absences, then you're going to have too many absences and you're not going to get a VOE. And if you even do makeup hours, if you've gone over the 8 absences, it's not going to count either. So you just need to come to school and be here 90% of the time so you can get your VOE, so you can drive that brand new vehicle that you're going to get.
All right, now thank you. That's all from us. Now back to the studio.
Attention students interested in taking the TSI test. The next TSI test will be given on Saturday, March 25th at 8 a.m. in the dual credit room. You must sign up in the dual credit room. The deadline to sign up is tomorrow, so make sure you guys sign up for that if y'all need it.
Yearbook meet, it's deadline. Let's hear from Ms. Luby for more.
Good morning there, Calallen TV. My name is Logan Braz. I'm currently here with Mrs. Luby. So, Mrs. Luby, as we've heard that you are throwing a party, how is that party going for you so far?
Absolutely. We turned in our yearbook today, the very last page. So our party was lots of fun. We had snacks and drinks and celebrated turning in our last page.
That's awesome. Did you guys celebrate with a toast?
Yes, absolutely.
That's amazing to hear, and I'm passionate. I think it's awesome you guys got this yearbook done already. I can't wait to see it. How do you think this yearbook is going to be compared to last year's?
I really love this yearbook, and I think I like it better than last year, but don't tell anybody from last year. And I'm really excited to get it in our hands in May.
Yeah, I saw that there were some really great photos you guys took for the yearbook. Can you give us a more in-depth sight on that?
Yeah, absolutely. I had some really talented photographers this year. I had Emily Wonneberger and Alexis Shields. I want to give them a special shout out. They're really good at what they do.
I love the senior ad of my brother Hunter Valdez on there. Shout out. Anyways, how do you think the students did this year?
Oh, they did so well, and I couldn't have made this book at all without my editor-in-chief, Isabella Clement. She kept me on track and kept everyone motivated, and this book would not be here without her.
Well, that's amazing. Again, congratulations to your book and you. And with that, now back to the studio.
Congratulations to the yearbook staff on doing that. Now let's send it to Will with the rundown on sports after this short break.
As if you're found in a situation where you're an active shooter, for instance, a cafeteria, a gym, or a large open area, your point in case you might want to avoid.
Open the door. Open the door.
Put your hands up. As far as possible, as fast as soon as you can. If the active shooter is close up on you, you might want to throw any objects as you can. And at one point, if the active shooter is too close, you might even want to rush him. These are points that you can take when an active shooter is in an open area, like a gym or a cafeteria.
Thank you, anchors, and good morning, Wildcats. Addison caught up with Cadence about pole vaulting. Let's send it to them for more.
Thank you, Anchors, and good morning, Wildcats. I'm Addison, and I'm here with Cadence. Cadence, so I heard y'all have a track meet tomorrow. What event are you participating in?
Pole vault.
Okay, and I heard you have a personal record. What's that?
10-6.
And do you think you're going to beat that tomorrow?
Hopefully one more above.
Okay, sounds good. Well, we wish you good luck. Thank you, and back to the Anchors.
The girls soccer team has round 1 of playoffs today against Zapata in Zapata at 5:30. Good luck, Lady Cats. And that's the latest on Calallen Sports. Back to the Anchors.
Thank you, Will. We'll send it to Jace for today's weather forecast after today's Spanish segment and lunch menu.
El día 23 son nachos con queso y carne. Y la segunda es chicken quesadilla con pollo. Acompañado de arroz con frijoles pintos, ensalada con queso y puré de manzana.
Good morning, Wildcats. I'm Jason. I'm here with today's weather. But first, we got to thank our sponsor, Chick-fil-A. So right now it is 77 degrees Fahrenheit with a 3% chance of rain and winds coming out of the south-southeast at 24 miles per hour. And so at 12 o'clock, it will be 81 degrees Fahrenheit with a 1% chance of rain and winds coming out of the south-southeast at 26 miles per hour. And at 4 o'clock, it'll warm up a little bit to 85 degrees Fahrenheit with a 1% chance of rain and winds coming out of the south-southeast at 22 miles per hour. And finally, at 8 o'clock, it'll cool down to 76 degrees Fahrenheit with a 10% chance of rain and winds coming out of the south-southeast at 21 miles per hour. So it will be windy today, guys. So for Friday, it'll be 93 degrees Fahrenheit with a 13% chance of rain and winds coming out of the southwest at 18 miles per hour. And for Saturday, it'll be 89 degrees Fahrenheit with a 6% chance of rain and winds coming out of the northeast at 13 miles per hour. And finally, for Sunday, it'll be 86 degrees Fahrenheit with a 35% chance of rain and winds coming out of the southeast at 11 miles per hour. So keep in mind it will have a chance to rain on Sunday, and so that's all your weather for the weekend. And keep in mind, seniors, that there is only 57 days till graduation, so keep that in mind. That's all your weather for today. So back to the main anchors.
Thank you, Jace.
And that's all of your announcements for today, but now it's time for the joke of the day. So, guys, why did the pie lose the race?
I don't know, Jonathan, why?
He was deserted at the starting line.
For all you social people out there, make sure you're following us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram at Calallen TV for all the latest updates. Also, subscribe to us here on YouTube to catch all of our latest videos. And don't forget to catch our Saturday show now at 8:30 a.m. on Chris 6 and at KDF at 11 a.m.
And as always,
stay classy, Calallen.